darkness. You know, you went to prison for a few years. You did a lot of things that you said you weren't proud of.
I know sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it's hard to accept who you are. You know, sometimes I see young kids out here and they commit suicide and they don't like who they are and they're in prison. And it's really difficult, you know, to accept who you are in this world because really we don't know. But then in order to have friendship, you have to be put in this particular kind of, I don't know, you have to be labeled, so to speak, you know? So we don't know who we are until we get, I guess, to a certain degree of evolution.
What was your biggest fear in your early 20s?
No one loving me. Not being accepted, being a nobody. Yeah.
Wow. So what's the biggest fear for you right now? You don't have any big fears right now?
Yeah, but that's the part of discipline. Discipline is separating the two. You know, you have to do what you hate to do, but do it like you absolutely love it with vigor and enthusiasm. The warrior mentality and the duration of it. That's probably the main part, the length of how long you have to go through that psychological warfare. It takes tolls on people.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. It's just really rigid. If you become the best, you have to almost become fanatical. You know, this is my life, this is what I live for, this is my air, this is everything.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess most athletes feel that way.
Yeah.
It just becomes your life, so you can do this in your sleep because it's so regimented.
Right. When do you feel
almost like we're zombies?
I know.
Like robots.
If your 20-year-old or 25-year-old self was sitting right here where I'm at, and you could sit down and have a conversation with him, what would you want to say to him?
You know, that he should prepare on developing what makes him happy in life. And strive on developing that and cultivating that, what makes you happy. And have that strong alliance within yourself on what makes you happy and never break that. Because that's all of our really trick. We can get $100 million business, but really, what is happiness? I don't mean ha 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 hoo 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 ha, he's funny. What is the essence of happiness? What does that mean? Everybody has a different definition. You know, some people may have dark happiness. They like to do dark stuff and that makes them happy, but it's still happy.
What makes you happy?
Simple stuff.
What does the mindset have to be like if someone wants to be the best at what they do?
It's just that dedicating and sacrificing your life to being a particular way you want to be. Like you want to conduct it. Say you want to be like Tony Robbins. You get all the information you can about Tony Robbins, and you conduct it. This is how I want to live my life. This is almost like this is your manuscript.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your blueprint. Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to live like Tony. I'm not going to be Tony Robbins, but I'm going to live it. I'm going to conduct myself like Tony Robbins.
Yeah. So you got to live it, you got to breathe it.
Yes, and you have to be that before you actually become the person.
Interesting.
You're not going to become the person overnight. Like, you think you're prepared to be Tony Robbins right now? Right to that. Tomorrow you're Tony Robbins. You didn't know. It's going to take time, so I'm going to become this guy. You know, I'm going to be this guy before, because you're not ready. But when the time comes, you're going to be ready. You're going to be Tony Robbins. This is my life. I'm accustomed to this. Of course I got this role. Of course I got this job. Of course I got this rate. I prepared for it. You wouldn't even be surprised.
Mm-hmm. Before you became the champ the first time, were you visualizing and imagining?
Oh, yeah, since I was 14. This is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. I'm Kentucky. This is the guy. You have to be the champ before you be the champ. You understand? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does it really? Because it sounds like you have to be him before you can be him. You can't just pop this by training and doing push-ups and knocking people out. This is, I'm the champ. No, you have to be the actual champ. Your conduct, your lifestyle have to be the champ before you actually wear the belt. Maybe that's better.
Yeah.
You have to be the champ before you can even wear the belt. You have to be him before you can be him.
What's the best advice you ever got from a champion before you?
I don't know, most of them, the advice they gave me about life and stuff, they said you have to live your own life. Because you can't live your life like me. I can't live my life like you know. And We just all different. And some of them say, take care of your money, you know? They regret about that.
Right. What do you think is your biggest superpower right now? Like your biggest strength?
I think it's me, who I am. My essence, my existence. When I'm no longer here, it doesn't no longer exist.
Mm-hmm. How do you want to be remembered now?
Just remember, it doesn't matter how.
Yeah.
You know how many thousands of years are gonna go by once I die? It no longer matter.
No one's gonna remember then, yeah, a couple dozen years, yeah. You have a moment where you get to share your final 3 truths with the world. You get to announce it on your podcast, or you get to write this down. And these would be 3 lessons. The only 3 things people would be able to remember you by are these 3 final lessons that you would share with the world, what I like to call the 3 truths. What would you say are your 3 truths?
If I had more time, I could be even better than what I am. And if I had more time, I could probably right through all the wrongs that I did. And if I had more time, I could love spending time with my kids, my grandkids.
Those are great. And what lessons would you share with the world that you would want them to have for their lesson from you?
That we all have to live our lives to the fullest and fulfill our lives.
Yeah.
Our life fulfillment. Whatever your life is, and, you know, this is what most people's problems are in life. They didn't fulfill their life fulfillment.
Who they're supposed to be.
Yeah, who they wanted to be.
What were they focused on?
Hey, it just never happened. They don't believe it happened to them. I guess they believe it was supposed to be ordained for them. I don't know, but
yeah.
And then there's some people that works hard and use all the secrets of life, and they still never get it. What do you say about that? How that work? And then there's people that work but don't work as hard as these guys, and they get it. It's just a luck thing. Somebody liked them. They had the right look. They had the right person that got them on. How do people look at that in life? Do they give up and they say, fuck it, I just keep working in a way that's been failing all my life until something happens?
Yeah.